One of the most common questions I get asked as an attorney at newleaf family is how much is this going to cost me to finish my divorce? Although we do tell people it depends, the depends that we tell you is a lot different than what you're going to hear at other law firms. Although it does depend based on what your expectations are, what you're looking to get out of your case, and how complex your case is, the difference at newleaf family is that we can give you great expectations and expectations that you can count on. Here at Newleaf Family, we can tell you on how much it's going to cost you on a monthly basis, and we can give you accurate estimations as to how long it's going to last if you give us accurate estimations as to what you're asking for in your case. We can tell you how much it's going to cost you on a monthly basis, and you can help determine what the math is going to be on how much it's going to cost you. Obviously, there are factors and things that can come up in between your case and throughout the time of your case, but we will work as best as we can to keep you acclimated to how much it's costing and give you an accurate idea about what this will cost at the end. Some of the factors that drive the cost up and down are the opposing party, your expectation changing, and things happening throughout the case. Like it does with life, things pop up. Things that you aren't expecting will happen throughout the case, and things that you can't expect. That does change the cost of it. It will change the amount of time that this case could possibly take you. Also, another large factor that is the opposing party. As you know, in many family law cases, there is an opposing party who has expectations and a belief of something that they want to get out of this case. At all times, we have to consider how your expectations and what you're looking to get out of this case go exactly against what they're looking for, and how that could possibly affect the cost of your case. The reason that we're able to provide such an accurate expectation as to what it will cost you here at Newleaf Family is because we can provide you that monthly cost and promise you that that's what you're going to pay on a monthly basis. At other firms, there's considerably more X factors. As I told you previously, that there is going to be an opposing party in this case, and how that person acts and responds to your actions and filings in this case will be an X factor in how much you will pay. At a different law firm, your attorney may possibly encourage you to have an extra litigation or increased litigation because it will fill their pockets. Here at Newleaf Family, you know exactly what you're going to pay on a monthly basis, and we can ensure that regardless of whether your expectations change or that there's more that needs done in a certain month, that you'll pay the exact same price. How long a divorce takes in the state of Colorado depends on many factors. I often have people come in for their Polaris meeting and they've Googled or they want to ask me about if this will take 91 days. Here at Newleaf Family, we can't make that promise. Anyone who else makes that promise to you can't hold to it, and that's why we won't do it. Here at Newleaf, we can promise that we're going to be efficient, that we will do everything to get you closer to your goals, and through that process, we can change the amount of time that it's going to take based on what you're asking us for. Here at Newleaf Family, we won't come in and tell you exactly how long your divorce is going to take, because anyone else who is lying to you. A common myth that we see here in family law in the state of Colorado is that people are under the belief that something has to happen in order for you to be able to get a divorce. Something such as adultery, issues with the children, or even criminal actions that they believe would have to become in effect for them to be able to get a divorce. We are here to tell you that if it's your time and you've determined that you're ready to make a change in your life, that none of those things are required. We're able to help you today. If you've come to the point that you're ready to make a change in your life, there is no obligation or no grounds that are required for you to get a divorce. Without any grounds necessary, you are capable of coming to Newleaf Family, and we can get you a divorce if you've determined that's appropriate. When a new client comes to us here at Newleaf Family, I like to go through the process of what they can expect if they file a divorce here with us at Newleaf Family. Ultimately, when you walk in our doors, the expectation can be that we're going to do a Polaris meeting. We're going to sit down with you and we're going to discover exactly what your goals are, how important they are to you, and how you'd like to achieve them. We will assist you in the process of figuring out a plan that's going to get you to the goals that you're looking for most efficiently. The first step in doing that, though, is going to be filing your case. We'll have to file a petition for a dissolution. We'll have to file it with the courts, and ultimately, after that, the next step is service. Service of process can look very different in every case. Some people have that conversation across the kitchen table where they discuss signing documents and getting those filed with the court together. Some people sign waivers of service and they decide that they don't want this to be something that is public, and they don't want it served at their jobs or in front of their children, so they want to keep this more private. That's something that we're proud to do. In addition to that, some people aren't able to do that, and that things have not reached that level, and that we need to take it even a step further. For that, we are able to provide service of process, and we are able to go to people's wherever we need to go, whether that's work, the children's school, some environment that we need to find them and have them served outside of their homes, whatever it takes to make sure that we're able to get this process started for you and efficiently headed in the right direction. What you can expect after that is an initial status conference with the court. The court will be there, likely with a court facilitator, and that we'll sit down and we're going to discuss the expectations, such as sworn financial statements or the possibility of a parenting course that you may be required to do. Obviously, we'll have conversations with you about that in advance, but we'll sit down with the court and they'll make sure that everyone's expectation and what's required of them is going to be known in advance long before the deadlines hit. After that, it's common for parties to go to mediation. Mediation can save people money, and it's something that we love to do here at New Leaf Family to save you money. It's an opportunity to solve things outside of court. Frequently, through my experience with this, I know that two parties that are able to come together for the best interests of their family is a family that's going to do better in the future. If you hold this up to the court system, it may result in some aggravations toward each other, or it may make co-parenting more difficult in the future. Having a good open mind towards mediation, having the opportunity to save you money is something that we look forward to and take advantage of here at New Leaf Family. Mediation can't always be successful though, and if it's not, then we have to turn to the court. The court is where we'll come in and it will help parties assist who cannot come to solutions on their own. That's something that we're also proud to do here at New Leaf Family. We have many attorneys here who are proud to be litigation attorneys and are happy to step in front of our clients if that's what it takes to help them reach their goals. That is the next step ultimately. We will set a hearing for the court, and within a couple months of time, we will sit down, prepare for your hearing, and take it to court and hopefully reach your goals with the assistance of a judge here in the state of Colorado. That judge would finalize your divorce and would provide you not only a dissolution, but they would also provide you final orders for what it will look like and how we can assist you after that hearing is done. If you do have questions with anything that I've discussed here today or getting started with New Leaf Family, please feel free to reach out to our website and schedule a free case evaluation.